Chicken is one of my favorite proteins to eat and cook, but sometimes I feel like I just get in a rut and I'm cooking the same chicken recipe over and over. So if you feel like me, don't worry, because this week I'm sharing 3 new chicken recipes with you. Before we get started cooking, I wanted to let y'all know that today's video is in collaboration with my very best friend here on YouTube, Ashely Lauren Price. If you don't already know Ashely, I promise you're going to be glad that you met her today. Over on her channel, she shares a lot of similar content like I do. Lots of yummy, super easy, delicious, quick recipes. She also will throw in desserts every so often, and they look absolutely delicious. Lately, she's been sharing some recipes from her Yaya's recipe box, and it is really special, and the recipes look delicious. So make sure y'all go check out her channel. I will leave it linked down in my description box below. And today she is sharing chicken recipes as well, so you're gonna get tons of new chicken recipes today. The first recipe we're making today is called Awesome Sauce Chicken. So obviously it's gonna be awesome, right? But first we need to get the marinade started. It's only 3 ingredients plus the chicken for this recipe. So first you're gonna need some honey mustard, some teriyaki sauce, and your favorite hot sauce. I'm marinating my chicken in a big bowl, and I'll just put a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator for a few hours. It's about lunchtime right now. The original recipe says to put it in a baggie, but unfortunately I've been out of gallon-sized baggies for like a month, and I just keep forgetting to get them at the store. So I think putting it in a bowl will be just fine. But the recipe says to take all 3 of your ingredients, and we're gonna put 1/3 cup of each of the ingredients with the chicken. Also, when it comes to honey mustard, our favorite honey mustard is actually O'Charley's honey mustard. It is so good. They do have it at Walmart, but unfortunately when we went this past weekend to get the ingredients because we ran out of honey mustard, they didn't have the O'Charley's, so I was really sad. But I think this one will be just fine. We'll pop a lid on here and put it in the refrigerator till we're ready for dinner. Hey y'all, so it is actually the next day. Last night when Tyler got home, he was not feeling good at all. So I didn't want to fix a nice fancy dinner since he wasn't going to eat very much. So I just cooked something small for us. But he is feeling much better today. So I have the chicken here, and we thought about cooking it on the grill, but we don't have any charcoal. We only have the wood for smoking, so it's going to take forever. So we're just going to go ahead and cook this on the stovetop.
It's gonna be good.
So Tyler was sweet enough to get my cast iron skillet ready for me. I think that means he's hungry and he's ready for cooking. But I think to go with this awesome sauce chicken, we're gonna make some fried sweet potatoes, and I think we're doing some purple whole peas too. So this is gonna be a really good Sunday lunch.
Sunday. Mosey, can you move for me, bud?
See, Dad, I'm pretty comfortable right now.
I know, but I can't get to where I gotta work.
He's just looking up at you like, nah, I'm good. Let me show you. There's Tyler's feet, and there's Mosey. Mosey, what are you doing? He says, I've missed you. You've been gone all morning, so I'm going to lay with your feet. Tyler?
Yeah.
What is your favorite way to have sweet potatoes? Is it the fried or the mashed or the baked?
If they're fried right, they're probably the best.
What is when they're fried right?
When they're a little crispy.
Crispy, like a little bit of black on them?
Yeah.
Not burnt, but...
Not burnt flavor, but kind of crispy.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know what Justin Rhodes would do right now?
What would he
The
do?
chicken dance. On the Burn It Up cooking show?
Show us the chicken dance.
Well, he does it wrong.
He does it wrong.
He just kind of does this and walk, he just, does this number.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It ain't like the wedding chicken dance. He's got like a hillbilly chicken dance or something.
You should come up with your own hillbilly chicken dance.
It's been overdone.
We will go viral.
I did my hillbilly dance back in the day when they had that
Musically?
Yeah. Didn't go viral.
Well, I don't know if viral was a thing back then. Was it?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to explain to them how we do our fried sweet potatoes?
You cut them up and you put them in the pan.
Yep, with what?
Butter.
And then you're also cutting up something else. What else do we put with it?
Onions.
Onions.
We try to put onions with pretty much anything.
Everything.
It just adds extra good.
It does add extra good.
And you guys, I always put this with it. What'd you do with it? Over there.
Oh.
I always put Lowry's with it.
Lowry seasoned salt. That's our favorite. I feel like if there was only one seasoning that we could have ever, it would have to be this one. Because you can put it on anything. Really anything. Burgers, chicken, pork, vegetables, everything. Look at him. He's just so tired from doing nothing.
You got home from church and he was just laying on the couch.
I
He
know.
ain't supposed to be on the couch.
He's not. But he was, and it was cute.
When we come to the door, he don't even get up anymore.
No.
He just lays on the couch.
I always think I'm going to hear him barking when we pull up, and he don't.
He only barks at the mail lady and the neighbors.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. He's just a sweet boy. We love him very much. He's lazy. I guess it would help if I turned the stove on, huh?
Yeah.
Probably don't need... Yeah, let's do it like that.
We need snacks.
Snacks? What kind of snacks? Watermelon. They're gonna make a mess.
Yeah. Stand still, I'll carve your likeness into this here melon. That's your nose. Oops.
Are you carving it like a pumpkin?
Yeah. Making a mosey.
A mosey? Moses likes watermelon.
She does. A piece.
When I cook in this cast iron skillet, I like to flip the chicken multiple times.
Yeah.
Because the skillet can get so hot. And I'm always afraid if I leave it on one side too long, it will burn. So I'll probably flip it like 2, 3, 4 times.
75 or 4?
Yeah, that many times before it's done. I never really cared that much to put salt on my watermelon. I just liked the way it was.
I do it once in a while.
It was funny when I was a little kid, before I had tasted it with salt on it, I always thought, why do people want to put salt on a sweet fruit? I always thought, why don't you add sugar? And everybody was like, no, you don't add sugar? And I was like, well, that makes sense in my head. But apparently I was weird, so.
Oh no, you can do it though. It's already sweet.
Yeah. It's just in my head, I was like, why would you put something salty on a sweet food?
That's salt, free salt.
Well, I understand that now, but as a little kid, that's not what I was thinking.
And why you put Chocolate and popcorn.
Oh, M&M's and popcorn is good.
I know, but that's what this is.
Oh man, now I want popcorn with M&M's.
You want some watermelon?
Oh.
Mayonnaise.
Say, Dad, I always make a mess. He's like, can I have some more? Sweet puppy. I'm going to stick my thermometer in here and see how close we're getting. When I cook chicken that has like a sauce or a marinade on it, I always feel like I have to temperature check it because I can't tell it by the color because it's colored by the marinade.
You better not be making no divorce me chicken over here.
Divorce me chicken, no.
You made that Merriman chicken, remember?
This is awesome sauce chicken.
Oh,
Yeah. I want to do some more.
I need to quit eating it. I also need to find my
Did you
cup.
sprinkle salt over all of it?
Why, you don't eat?
I don't like that.
Not all over it. I ate the top pieces that I put it in.
Not the one I just ate. That was salty, like bad. Gross. Oh, y'all, we went to Walmart yesterday for grocery shopping. I'm good, I really don't want it. And our Walmart had a pack of strawberries for $1.50. And those strawberries were huge. We were kind of afraid that they were so big that they weren't going to taste good. But when we got home, after supper, I had a little snack of strawberries. And they were amazing. So sweet and so good. I told Tyler I wish I had stocked up on those. That way I could have preserved some. It would have been so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty hot.
Spicy?
Yeah, but it's good.
Well, it was equal parts, all of the sauces. And it had hot sauce, so it probably would be spicy.
Yeah, it's a little warm, but it's good.
But good flavor, you
That's
think?
good flavor, yeah.
Good.
I would eat it again.
Oh, yay! Alright, let's go ahead and make some plates.
So y'all probably already heard Tyler in the background saying his opinion on this, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste and see what my opinion is and see if it really is awesome. Very good flavor. It does have a big kick from that hot sauce. I don't mind it. Tyler said he didn't mind it. He would definitely eat this again. I would too. But if you're sensitive to a lot of heat or you just don't like a lot of heat, maybe cut the amount of hot sauce in half, and then I think it would be really, really good. Y'all, tonight for dinner we are making a queso smothered chicken and orzo. I'm really excited for this one. As y'all just saw, I got the chicken marinating. I have it in the refrigerator. We only have to leave it in there for like 15 to 30 minutes. I did use this McCormick chipotle pepper marinade mix. All you have to do is add some water and oil and mix it together. It makes great marinades. I really recommend this. Now, I have never had orzo before. I've heard a lot of people talking about orzo and how they love it, so I'm really excited to try this one. While that chicken is marinating, let's go ahead and get started on that orzo. I heated up a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my skillet here. We're gonna add in 1 cup of orzo, and we're gonna let this sit here and toast until it's brown, and then we'll add in the rest of the ingredients. This orzo is getting browned,
So at this time, we're going to add in 2 cups of chicken broth. Some chili powder. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. We'll stir this together. We'll want to let that tomato paste kind of dissolve. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and then once it boils, we'll turn the heat down and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. While we let our orzo simmer over there, we can get started on our chicken. I'm going to go ahead and turn the stovetop on. I'm cooking mine on the stovetop in a cast iron skillet. Technically, the original recipe, they grilled theirs, which sounds absolutely amazing. But we just don't really feel like getting the whole grill out tonight. So I'm just going to cook mine on the stovetop. And we're just going to cook it until it's completely cooked all the way through.
Y'all, that chicken is sizzling back there, so hopefully you can hear me over that. But I wanted to talk to y'all about the queso that we're putting on top. Now, in the recipe, they take Velveeta and Rotel and they just melt it in the microwave together. I'm probably going to put mine on the stovetop just because I don't have a really good microwavable bowl right now. But if you don't want to make your own homemade queso, you don't have to. One of our favorites is this one right here, the Panchos. We love this queso so much. Unfortunately, I only have like this much left in here, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and make some homemade queso. But just don't feel like you have to make it on your own if you don't want to. Y'all, Tyler already tried this and he said it's really good, so I'm excited to take my taste. Get a little piece of chicken covered in cheese, some orzo. Here we go. That has a lot of good flavor. That marinade is really good. I like the orzo. I've never had it before, like I said, and it's fun. It's like a rice noodle all in one. It's fun. Of course, the cheese dip is delicious. I love this. This one's really good. Y'all, we are making some southern spicy chicken spaghetti. I'm really excited for this one. I have actually never made this recipe on my own before. I've had it at like get-togethers and potlucks and it's always so good. So I'm pretty excited to try my hand at it. Hopefully we can do it. What am I saying? We got this. So let me turn you around and let's get started. All right, y'all, so I have a pot of water here on the stove. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on high so we can get that boiling for the pasta. In my skillet here, I already have the heat on and I melted about a tablespoon of butter. So to that, we're gonna add in our chicken. I do want to go ahead and season our chicken just with some salt and pepper, and that's just going to be to taste. And then after we get these seasoned, we are going to cook these until it's completely cooked through. I'm not sure if y'all can see this or not, but that water is boiling, so it's time to put in our noodles. Now, I know this is called chicken spaghetti, but I don't have spaghetti noodles because it's just not our favorite noodle to use. So instead, I'm going to use these bow tie pasta. Our chicken is done. I did let it get a little bit of color on it just so I think it would taste better with a little bit of color. So let's go ahead and add it to this bowl just to get it out of the pan. And we're actually going to make our cheese sauce in the same pan. So put that back on there. I have 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to put that in. Let that melt down so we can start scraping off those brown bits. We let that butter melt. Now we're going to add in some Velveeta cheese. I'm adding in about 16 ounces. Now, let me be honest with you, okay? I could not bring myself to pay regular Velveeta price. And I did cut it up into smaller pieces. So, I just got the store brand Velveeta cheese. I think it will work just fine. But if you want to get the name brand, go for it. To that, we're also going to add in 1 cup of milk. One can of Rotel. Ooh, I'm making a mess. It also says to add in a cream of something soup. I think they said they used cream of chicken, but you can use any cream of. I have a cream of mushroom in the house, so that's what I'm using. About a teaspoon of cumin. Now I'm going to change up the recipe just a little bit when it comes to this hot sauce. It says to add in 2 tablespoons of your favorite hot sauce. I kind of feel like 2 tablespoons is a lot for this recipe. So I'm just going to add in 1. But if you like things super spicy and the heat doesn't bother you, go ahead and add in those 2 tablespoons. I have this on a medium to medium high heat. I'm just going to kind of stir this together, and we're going to continuously stir this, just waiting for that cheese to melt and it to be a nice gooey cheese sauce. Now that our cheese sauce is super smooth, y'all, it already smells so good. I'm going to add our chicken back in. Give that a mix. And then we will mix it in with our noodles, and we will be ready to eat. So this recipe came together pretty quickly, and it was pretty easy to make too. So let's try it. I want to make sure to get some chicken and noodles. All right, let's see. That's really good. The perfect amount of spice. I think if we'd added in those 2 tablespoons of hot sauce, it would have been too much, but it's the perfect amount of heat. I will say though that I don't think the recipes that I've had before, like at potlucks and stuff, were a spicy version, but I really like this. So if you like spice, I think you'll really enjoy this recipe. If y'all have any chicken spaghetti recipes that you and your family love to make, I would love it if you would put them down in the comments, because after making this and seeing how easy it was to make, I just want to make all of the chicken spaghettis. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen this week. I hope you enjoyed this video and got lots of yummy chicken recipe ideas. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on which one of these recipes you and your family are most excited to make. Please don't forget to go check out Ashely's channel and her video. It is linked down in my description box below. I promise y'all will absolutely love her. She is one of my very best friends, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.